Hi, my name is Gumi and I'm an engineer at Nox Medical. For this tutorial I'm using Noxturnal 3.0. Today I will show you how to create custom fields in Noxturnal. This is a new feature that was introduced in version 3.0 and really empowers you to create your own fields and set your custom values which are attached to a recording. So, you can create your own custom field by going into Tools, Options, selecting Custom Fields, and then Add Custom Field. In the Custom Field Property dialog, you can set a label for your custom field, and this is the label that you see when you are editing the value or editing the field. For example, let's create a label here called neck size. As you can see, the identifier is the same as the label, and this identifier is used by the system to recognize the field. Let's have the field type text, but you have the option of 5 different types of inputs. One is text, and it's just a simple text input field where you can enter any text that you want. The next one is number. This is a number input field, so you can only enter number and fractional numbers. A paragraph is used when you have a large section of text that you want to enter into the system. Drop-down choice, that's just a drop-down list similar to the one we are in now. And multiple choice. The multiple choice gives you multiple options where you can select one of those options. So we'll have this as text. Unit label is used if you want to add a descriptive label or unit to your field. For example, in this case we can use centimeters for the circumference of the neck. Placement really tells you where the custom field is placed. For example, you can put it into the patient information label, address label, the miscellaneous label, or the recording label. This means that you can place your label into any of these tab pages here, or you can create your own. Let's create our own and call it metrics. A divider label is like a grouping inside a tab label. So if you have any number of custom fields that you want to group together, you can give them the same label. In this case, I will not use any label. You can also give your custom field a default value if that is required. In this case, I will not add any default value. Field size, you can specify the size of the field. It can either be large, medium, or small. In this case, I know I'm only entering numbers from 0 to 100, so I'll keep the field size small. Just say OK, and your label has been added here. So I will go into the custom fields and I will create a new field for every type of field available. Okay, so I will add the custom field. Let's call it temperature, and let's have it as a number field with unit label degrees centigrade, and I'll just put that into the patient label. I'll give it a divider label, temp, and a default value of 37. I'll have it a small input field. Okay, now you can see I have 2 custom fields that I've added. I'll add a different custom field. Let's add a paragraph. Let's have it large, and let's say like my notes. No default value, no divider label, and we place it in our metrics tab. and I want to have it large. Okay, I add a new custom field. Let's call this drop down choice, and let's have it of the type drop down choice. We'll put it into the metrics tab. Node divider label. When you select either a drop down choice or multiple choice options, these two, you get the option of adding the values for the drop down choice or multiple choice, and you separate them with a semicolon. So I can add for my drop down choice maybe small, medium and large. Okay, you can set your default value. Let's have that medium, and select OK. So now we have one field called drop down choice. I will add my final custom field as a multiple choice. Just call it multiple choice. I'll put that into the metrics as well. I have values like freezing, warm and hot. Default value is freezing since we are in Iceland. Okay, so now you see I have 5 different custom fields available. I select OK, and now these fields will be a part of each recording you open up. Okay, so I go into view existing recordings. I select a patient by double clicking on it and opening it up. Now I can edit the patient information field either by clicking the edit button down here on the recording result page, or going to the toolbar and click edit recording properties. There is also a shortcut key for going to the recording properties, which is Ctrl-I, and I will click that now. And as you can see, I have my patient information here. Right in the patient page, you can see that I have a new field here called temp, and it has my custom field called temperature. My default value was 37, sorry, and my unit was degrees centigrade. I can change this any way I want. For example, I can say that the patient had a temperature of 39 degrees. As you can see, a new tab has been added here called metrics, and this tab contains all my other custom fields I just added now. One called neck size, which is in centimeters, so I can say 40 centimeter neck size. My notes here, I can add any text. I have my drop-down choice, which is like a drop-down menu with my options, small, medium and large, and the default value was medium. And I have my multiple choice, which shows me all the options, and I can click the one I prefer, and the default value was freezing. So if I change any of these fields, press OK, then my changes have been saved with this recording. And anywhere you open up this recording, if it's on a different machine or anywhere, these custom fields are a part of the recording. You can also see, if I go again into the custom into the reporting properties, there is an option to edit fields. So if I click this option, you see all the fields that are available. If a field is grayed out in here, it means that it is only a part of the recording and has not been defined in the system. So I can show you how that will work. So I can cancel this and cancel this. I can go into Tools Options, Custom Fields, and for example I can remove my notes field. Delete it. Okay. So now when I go in and edit this patient and go in and edit the fields, you can see that my notes is gray. It means that it's only a part of this recording and it has not been defined for the system. If you want this to be a part of your system defined fields, you just simply click it and it gives you an option to add as template. So I add this as a template, say OK, OK. If I go now into Tools Options, Custom Fields, you see that my notes is now again a custom field. When you have defined your custom fields, you can then use them for interpretation notes and for custom reports that use formatable text. So this concludes the overview of the custom fields in Noxturnal. I hope it helps. Thank you.